What's going on, guys? Pegasus from the Wisefire Alliance. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We are here today to talk about a pretty basic but diametrically opposed breakdown of what the best deck is. Now, a lot of people lean towards Adamancipator. A lot of people lean towards Eldlich, Synchron Eldlich to be exact. What exactly is the best deck? Well, let's run down the list of pros and cons. On the pro side of Adamancipator, it is a very, very powerful combo deck. It has a lot of ceiling to it. However, not quite as high as Spiral, but it's much higher than Thunder Dragon. It definitely has different ways that you can play the deck, but if you know how to play the deck and play it well, you are in good shape. It wins a lot of game ones. It has a very, very high competency rate. If you can play it competitively and competently, especially in these online tournaments, because that's pretty much all that we have, you have a pretty good chance. It also has a 65% win percentage on YGOscope.com, although the format is new, so I wouldn't take that too seriously. It definitely, even in the last format before this June ban list hit, was showing itself to be the number one or number two deck. Synchron Eldlich obviously is probably the best deck in most people's opinion. However, it definitely is a debate to have on what exactly the best deck is. Eldlich itself is a resource management pool of cards that you can mix almost into anything. You can mix it into Zoo, you can mix it into Invoked, you can mix it into even Dragma in the future. I would say, that remains to be seen. We'll really have to see how that breaks out. But when we really marinate on what happens, nothing happened on the ban list. The Synchron stuff is still exactly what it is. It can combo off. And if that gets stopped, then it can completely play the resource management game. So it's not going to be the same level of combo that Adamancipator is, but it definitely is something that you have to take into extreme account when building your own deck. Even if you're not playing one of these two decks, you still have to prepare for both of them, meaning that they are the number one and number two decks. Now, with Eldlich Synchron, it has a 70% win percentage right now. Again, the format is very, very new. However, it was almost that high last format. The debate comes down to what exactly you as a player like to play, how well you like decks that like resource management, i.e. Zoo, i.e. Striker in its prime, and it's still doing somewhat something powerful today. Both decks have a very, very high skill level to be able to play them correctly, but it remains to be seen what exactly you think. And that's what I want to know, is what you think the best deck is down in the comments. In my personal opinion, when everybody has to adjust to you, you become the best deck. And what has happened is all of these decks have a wave of hand traps, almost 12 to 15 or even more hand traps than that. And that makes Adamancipator, to me, the best deck, because whenever I make you adjust to be able to play, you have to understand that when I make you adjust, that makes me better inherently. That's just in anything competitive. If I make you adjust, to me, that means that I'm doing slightly better to you, and now it's on you to counter back, which is why we have a really awesome tech that we're going to break down a little bit later this week. I appreciate you guys tuning in, but I want to hear what you think is the best deck and why, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. YG, baby.